Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you step-by-step guide on how you can export animation from Cascadeur to Blender, then retarget to any rig using RealMotion Pro. I'll show you how to use the default Cascadeur rigs and also your own rig like Mizamo, and use their quick rig to rig and then animate simple and then export into Blender. So here I have this character here. I'm going to do some simple animation with it using the in-between. To make it move. Okay, so here I'm going to select all the keyframes. So I'm going to press shift and select all the keyframes, and I'm going to click on the in-betweens, and it's going to calculate it for the animation. Okay, so this is what I have. So I'm going to preview it. Okay, so this is what I have. So it's just simple animation. Okay, so here I'm going to export it into Blender. So I'll go to File, Export, and then I'll choose FBS or die. Okay, so here I'll choose animation, or you can add object if you want to include the character model. Okay, so here I'm going to click Export. Okay, so here take me to this folder. I'm going to call it Move, and I'm going to save it. It has finished export. So let's go to open Blender, and here I'm going to use RealMotion Pro FBS import. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll go to File, Import, and I'll choose RealMotion Pro FBS import. Yeah, I'll navigate to where I have the folder and the file. So here is it. So I'm going to select it and click Import. Once it's finished importing, we can see our character is here. If you were using maybe old version of Cascadeur and you import it and you see your character disappear when moving, just go to the settings and go to Cascadeur settings and click on face transforms. Okay, when you click on face transform, it will make the transform back. Okay, so that's what I want. So I'm just going to click on this. Okay, what I'm going to do again is I'm going to retarget this rig to this. Okay, so how am I going to do that? Because when I select this character and I go to pose mode, it has different bones name. Okay, you can see the bones name is arm.l and this forearm, and it's using different bones name here. Okay, so I'm going to convert this bone to Mizamo. Okay, as Mizamo bone. So I'm going to select it and I'm going to click on convert to Mizamo. And now when I go to pose mode and I select this, you can see it has changed from forearm.l to Mizamo left arm. Right. Okay, so I'll just go to the retarget and I'm going to pick my source armature, which is the one that has the animation, and I'm going to pick the target armature, which is this character. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to click build bone list and load preset. Since I have converted this into Mizamo and this is also a Mizamo, I will just choose Mizamo to Mizamo preset. We have all these presets already there. Okay, so I'm going to click on this, and since both of them have different rest pose, you can see this has A pose as a rest pose and this has T pose as a rest pose. So let's bind it and see what will happen. Okay, set rig bone and click on bind, and now you can see the character is doing the animation, but because of they have different rest pose, it's making the character not matching the exact poses. We can fix this by, let's go to the first frame like this. So this is how I'm going to do it. So first I will select my Mizamo rig and go to pose mode, and I'm going to select this arm and I'm going to rotate so that it will match this one. So I'll go to spacing, and here I'm going to use the key rotation to rotate it down like this, and I'm going to rotate this one also here. So after I done that, I'm going to spacing also the leg. Okay, so I'm going to do the same for this guy, and once I'm done, they are going to have the same poses. So now when I move it, you can see they move the same. Okay, so once I finish, I'm going to click on bake, and it's going to bake the animation. So here I can select this one and move it here, and you can see they are doing the same animation. Okay, and they have the same So what about if you want to export your own character into Cascadeur and use that? So I'm going to new scene and I'm going to import just Mizamo character. So I have imported this Mizamo character into Cascadeur. So I'm going to use their auto rig to match the rig. Okay, so rig align. Okay, and I'm going to generate the rig. Good. So after I've done it, I can go and do simple animation here. Okay, so this is what I have. Okay, I don't know much about Cascadeur, so okay, this is what I can do. So I have this. I'm going to export this. So go to file, export, and I'm going to export this, and I'm going to call this mask 2. Okay, now let me open Blender. Okay, so here I'm going to delete all this one and left with this. So I'm going to reset the pose. Okay, so there's no animation on this one, so I'm going to import the Cascadeur one. So import and RealMotion, and I'm going to import this one. Okay, so now since Mizamo 1 has T-pose as the race pose and this one also has T-pose as race pose, it's going to make the retargeting easy. And also this one, because it's already a Mizamo bone, you don't need to convert it. So all you have to do is just go to settings and click on face transform. That's all. Okay, so this is what you have. We can just simply go to retargeting, and I'm going to choose this one that contains the animation and this. Okay, so here I can go and click on load preset. They are all both Mizamo, so I will load Mizamo to Mizamo and then set and bind. Okay, and they will have the same animation. You can see, you can just click on big, and after that remove this one, and you can see they all have the same animation. Okay, so this is how it works. I can also append or import auto rig character and do the same. Okay, so I'm going to okay, this is the auto rig character. I can retarget to this one. Okay, let me hide this. So I can retarget the animation from this to our auto rig. So just simply let's go to the retargeting and select the source one that contains the animation and the one that going to receive the animation, and click on load and load preset. Since this one is Mizamo and this auto rig, I can load Mizamo to auto rig. Can see this Mizamo to auto rig preset and set with bone and just click on bind constraint. Okay, so then make this one on here, and I can calculate the scale, so both have the same scale. Okay, let me move it, and you see this what we have. Okay, let me hide this, and we can see we have this. Okay, let me pick. Okay, so after I pick, I can move this guy here, and we can see we have the animation here and everything is working. All right. Okay, so this is the process we can transfer your character from Cascadeur to Blender and then Retarget to any rig. Okay, so when you import it into Blender, you can convert it into Mizamo and then use the Mizamo preset to Retarget it. Okay, so that's how it works. Thank you for watching this for today. If you have any question, you can ask me and I'll